Hey, it's Bilberg here. I have got some requests about how to download or create a CSS server, so I'm gonna show that in this video. Start opening an internet browser and go to Google and search for Steam CMD. Take the first link, and because I'm only showing how to do this on Windows, you are of course need to click Windows, the zip file. So now it's downloading the Steam CMD. I'm just going to my location where I want my server, and I will create a folder called source1. In this folder I'm gonna make a new folder called Steam CMD, and in the Steam CMD I'm gonna drag my Steam CMD program into that folder. So now I'm gonna double click the Steam CMD and make it download. I'm just gonna wait some time. Oh, now it's done. So we'll start to log in anonymously to the Steam publics as also written. Then I will just go one folder back because I want my server to be installed in here and not in my Steam CMD folder. So I'm gonna write the force install dir, and then I need my path to where I need to install my CSS Server. So I'm gonna copy here, and I'll go to edit and paste in, and I'm gonna hit enter. And now we need to get the Steam CMD to download the server to where I just written where I want to install. So I'm gonna write app update and then the ID for CSS Server. So I will scroll down here and I find CSS dedicated server and the ID right here. So it's 232330, and I'm gonna hit enter. So now you can see it already made the cache folder for the CSS Server, and it's already began to download. While it's downloading here, I will suggest you to make a new tab. Just go for Google again and write cvar maker, and then take the first link, and I'll just make my standard settings. DK and FFA host knee server by Bilberg. Icon password 1324 and flashlight on, as we talk on, and the freeze time is enormous, so I will reduce that to 2 seconds. And I will go down here and I will say the region Europe, and this is just my own Gmail. I'm gonna hit the run CFG maker. I'm gonna copy this, and I'll hit for my desktop and make a new text document. Call it server.cfg. Yes. And in here I will paste all my settings for my CSS Server. So save that and save it somewhere you can remember where it is. If you don't have the ending tag here, you can go for your control panel and just edit in the folder settings right here in the view, and here it's this hidden file hide file type for known file types, and you can see it will remove the tag here. So on your computer it will already be checked, so uncheck the hide file type names for known file types. So click OK. Now you've got all the final text. So now we're pretty much done for the first part of the video. So I'm gonna end this tutorial here, and I will return with the part 2 with how to do the rest, how to set in the server, the CFG, and I already have a video that is not outdated of how to download the meta mod, source mod, and event scripts for your server. So I'm gonna end this video here. So I will see you here. Hello, it's Bilbodog here again, and I've decided to make the part 2 in the same video because the earlier video did not take so long as I have expected. But as you can see now, the download is done and fully installed. So just close this and open the folder where I have your Counter-Strike source server, and you can see the srcds.exe program is here. So make a shortcut of that and just call it, you can name it launcher. And right click it and click properties. And start up your internet browser again and head for srcds.com and click the Windows server, and the command should stand right here. Copy them and go to your properties and make one space and paste them. Now you can change the map for your Counter-Strike source server. If you have like 9, you can write that, but the map doesn't exist on the server right now. So I'll just name it DDurst. And you can change the max players. I will just set mine to 24 and I'll click OK. So you can start your server now, but it will say the server.gfg file doesn't exist. So we need to take the server.gfg and we will clip it, and we'll go to cstrike and cfg, and we will paste it in here. And later on you will need to use the what is called the auto.exe. So I'm gonna paste the skill one because you know there's not much text in there, and I'll call it auto.exe. And I'm gonna right click it and edit it and delete everything, and I'll just save it as nothing, because this you're gonna need that if you want to have add-ons or event scripts on your server. Just leave it like this and you have the server CFG here, and you can return to the srcds launcher and you can start your server. And here it's very important that you check this and allow access, because if you do not check that, it will not go online. And first time you run your Counter-Strike source server, it will look like this with a lot of errors, and if you just try to close it and relaunch it, it will load everything as normally. Let's see. Yes, and you can write status and you'll got your informations, and your Counter-Strike source server is now successfully installed. And if you need to get your server online, you'll need to port forward your Counter-Strike source server. And many people have been asked me for about this server here is getting access to the Steam libraries, and I can say yes to that by telling you it's standing right here. Installation Steam libraries for secure internet servers. So this server has access to the Steam libraries, so people can see your Counter-Strike source who have paid for the Counter-Strike source game over Steam. So yes, it have access to Steam. So you can go ahead and close your server, and then I have a little extra gift for you guys. I have coded a batch file that will do your Counter-Strike source server will automatically restart if your Counter-Strike source server crashes. So if you're gonna take your path up here, copy that, and I have made a little section called path right here. Only mark that and not the spaces like that. So only copy that, mark that, and paste in. And then you need to write slash and srcds.exe for the program there. And then you can paste your server name here as I'll just call it build.org server, and I will just do the same here, build.org server, and just close it and save it. And now you can see a thing that's very important for this batch file is your settings in here now. The max players and the map it will start up in. It's in the batch file now, so you're not using the shortcut here. This is just the easy way, but this batch file will make your Counter-Strike server restart if it crashes. So save it and try launch your guard, and you can see this batch file is open here, and your Counter-Strike server is open here. And if I just try to close down my Counter-Strike server and say, oh, my Counter-Strike server crashed, and it will relaunch immediately. And in the batch file you can see build.org server was launched, and when I just close my server it will say build.org, okay, build.org server has closed or crashed, restarting. Build.org server was launched, and I can do that as many times as I want, and it will just read every time it does. If you need to close your server, you will need to close the batch file first and then close your server, and your server has successfully closed. It is just a batch file. I will leave a download link in the description for downloading this guard.bat file. So this was the tutorial on how to install Counter-Strike Source Server, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I will see you maybe in another video, so here.